Hello Kerbaleers! We're back and I'm trying to get back on track with weekly videos. Today we have the PFC 11 Redemption Battles Round Robin Finals. This is our lineup for today. We're going to start with the top two and then do the middle two and then the bottom two. First up, Excalibur versus Queen Anne's Revenge.
Round 1, fight.
Excalibur in trouble off the bat and losing parts. It's not fatal, it's still flying. Both Excaliburs are now damaged. That's one of the Excaliburs destroyed. This one's flying in a lazy circle. I don't think it has maneuverability anymore, so I'm going to speed this up. I think that last shot broke the lazy circle and it's heading down. Queen Anne wins the first round, it's 1-0.
Round 2, fight.
Excalibur torn up. Excalibur on this side taking damage. That's one Excalibur down, and this one's taking heavy damage. Oh, I think that's the end of it. The Queen Anne wins again. It's 2-0. Let's go to the third round.
Round 3, fight.
Excalibur taking damage on the first pass. Looks like the Queen Anne's are tag teaming the Excalibur over there. Excalibur may have lost a few parts in the exchange. Doesn't look like the Excalibur is going to recover, and it hits the ground. We're back to the Queen Anne tag team. It's 2-on-1. Excalibur taking fatal damage. It's heading down. Queen Anne continues her streak of revenge. It's 3-0, and Queen Anne gets a point. Let's go to the next battle. The Bad Year, to be or not to be, versus the Turns.
Round 1, fight.
Bad Year taking early damage. Looks like we have gondola separation. Bad Year taking fatal damage. It's 2 healthy planes versus a gondola. There goes the engine. There goes everything but the cockpit. The Turns wins the first round. Let's go to the second round.
Round 2, fight.
Both Bad Years close to the ground, but they both pull up. Bad Years are both taking damage. Gondola destroyed. It's 1-on-1. And there goes the cockpit on the other Bad Year. It's 2-0. Let's go to the third round.
Round 3, fight.
Bad Year taking damage on the first pass. The gondola is separated. That's the end of the gondola. It's 2-on-1. The Turns follows its prey to the ground. It's 1-on-1. The Turns taking its turn taking damage. That may have been fatal. Still flying. Shoot it. Shoot it. This might take a minute or two to confirm the kill. judging by its trajectory, the turns is going down. The bad year wins this round. It's 2-1. Let's go to the next round.
Round 4. Fight.
Bad year taking damage on the first pass. Bad year going down in the distance. It's 2-on-1. Bad year taking damage. It's down to the gondola. That's the end of the bad years. It's 3-1. The turns gets a point. I'm just going to wait this out and confirm the kill, and then we'll move on to the next match. Okay, that was the top bracket. Now we're moving to the middle bracket. We have the Excalibur versus the Turns.
Round 1. Fight.
Excalibur taking damage on the first pass. The Turn's taking damage. It looks to be fatal. It's now 2-on-1. Turns taking a little damage, seems to be okay. The Turns is taking fatal damage. The Excalibur wins this round. It's 1-0. Let's go to the second round.
Round 2. Fight.
Turns taking some serious damage there. And a little bit more damage. I think that's fatal. And this one is getting close to the ground but pulls up. It's 2-on-1. The Turn's in trouble. It's... oh, that's destroyed. It's 2-0 to the Excalibur. Let's go to the third round.
Round 3. Fight.
Excalibur taking damage on the first volley. It loses its back engine. Oh, we have an SRD, a sudden rapid disassembly. Excalibur taking damage. Ooh, this looks fatal. That's one Excalibur down. Let's see what's left of the other. Yep, it's going down too. The turn's coming in close to the ground, but pulls up just in time. And the other turn suicides. At least it waited till the end of the match. It's 2-1. Let's go to the fourth round.
Round 4. Fight.
Excalibur taking damage on the first pass. I think that's the end of that Excalibur. It's 2-on-1. Lone Excalibur taking damage that looks to be fatal. In a very short round, the turns ties it up 2-2. Let's go to the fifth round.
Round 5. Fight.
The turn's taking heavy damage in the first exchange. That looks fatal to me. It's 2-on-1. Oh, Excalibur down in the distance. It's 1-on-1. Lone Excalibur taking damage. That's the end of the Excalibur. The turns wins. It's 3-2. The turns gets a point. For the fourth battle, we have the Bad Year to Be or Not to Be versus the Queen Anne's Revenge.
Round 1. Fight.
Bad Year taking a little damage. Bad Year coming really close to crashing, but pulls up in time. Bad Year taking some damage, losing some parts. We have a Bad Year suicide, this Bad Year taking damage. That's both Bad Years destroyed. Queen Anne wins, it's 1-0. Let's go to the second round.
Round 2. Fight.
We have another Bad Year suicide. It's 2-on-1 to Queen Anne. bed here taking damage. We have a Queen and Suicide. It's 1-on-1. Bad here taking damage. I think we have separation. And no, the gondola is destroyed. The Queen Anne wins. It's 2-0. Let's go to the third round.
Round 3, fight.
Bad Gear taking damage on the first pass. We may have separation over there. The gondola survived. We had a successful separation. That's the end of the gondola. It's 2-on-1. Bad, you're in trouble. And there goes the gondola. The Queen Anne wins 3-0 and gets another point. The Queen Anne and the turns are tied at 2 points each. Now we're doing the bottom brackets. The Excalibur versus the Bad Year to be or not to be.
Round 1, fight.
Bad Gear taking damage on the first pass. We have separation, but it doesn't look good for the gondola. Excalibur taking damage in the distance, and the gondola hits the ground. It's 2-on-1 to the Excaliburs. damage on the bad year. Excalibur being persistent, it wants this win. I think that's the end of the bad year. Excaliburs win this round. Excalibur wins the first round, it's 1-0. Let's go to the second round.
Round 2, fight.
Bad year losing some parts, but doesn't seem to be too much damage. It looks like we might have a bad year suicide. Yes, we do. Excalibur now has a 2-on-1 advantage. Bad year trying hard, can't connect on that pass. Bad year takes some damage, but it's still intact. Bad year takes more damage, and we have gondola separation. Excalibur taking damage from the gondola. It looks like that might be fatal. It was fatal. We have a slow fidget spinner. Gondola destroys the spinning Excalibur, it's 1-on-1. The Excalibur goes high, looking to dive on its opponent. Gondola is destroyed. Excalibur wins. It's 2-0. Let's go to the third round.
Round 3, fight.
Bad Year scores first blood in this round. Bad Year doing more damage to the Excalibur. Now the Bad Years are tag teaming the wounded Excalibur. Where's the other Excalibur, you say? It's up here flying around. Wounded Excalibur taking more damage down there. The undamaged Excalibur is deciding to get back into the fight. Well, maybe. The wounded Excalibur is down. It's 2-on-1. Serious damage on the Excalibur. It looks like it's done. The Bad Year finishes off the remaining Excalibur. It's 2-1 now. Let's go to round 4.
Round 4. Fight.
No damage on the first pass. And the Bad Year stalls out. It's taking fire. Damage on the stalled Bad Year, but it seems to be gaining some speed. Determined, but not making a connection. Bad Year finally makes contact and destroys the Excalibur. It's 2-on-1. Damage on the Excalibur. Oh, that looks like the end of the Excalibur. Bad Year step up and say we want a point 2. The Bad Year making sure what's left of the Excalibur hits the ground. Bad Years tie it up 2-2. Let's see who wins the point. Let's go to round 5.
Round 5. Fight.
No damage on either side from the first pass. Looks like another stall from the Bad Year. It's slowly recovering. Bad Year taking a little damage in the distance. Two Excaliburs cross paths, changing targets. One of the Bad Year's suicides. It's 2-on-1 now. That was a bad time for that to happen. Bad Year going low, trying to evade the Excalibur. Bad Year going low again. Bad Year's in trouble. And that's the end of the Bad Year. The Excalibur wins 3-2, putting the Bad Year down to 0 wins. The Excalibur takes the point. We are now tied with the Turns and Queen Anne at 2, and then the Excalibur behind with 1 point. The winner of this battle will face the champions, the Turns versus the Queen Anne's Revenge.
Round 1. Fight.
Queen Anne taking damage in the distance. Queen Anne in the distance taking more damage. And it's destroyed. It's 2-on-1. Healthy Queen Anne now taking damage. That's the other Queen Anne destroyed. It's 1-0. Let's go to the second round.
Round 2, fight.
Queen Anne losing parts, I think that's fatal. The other Queen Anne's charging the turns. The turn's taking serious damage this time. Queen Anne taking damage from the other turns. Queen Anne starts a flat spin. Looks like we may have had a collision in the distance. The turns looks pretty damaged. The other turns looks pretty messed up too. If we have a flat spin, I don't think it's going to come out of it. The damaged turns finally crashes. Both Queen Anne's on their way to the ground. The turns is going to hang around just long enough to confirm the kills. That's it, the turns wins 2-0. Let's go to the third round.
Round 3, fight.
Oh look, they're doing a conga line. Get over there and join in. Queen Anne down. The turns have a 2-1 advantage. Queen Anne's destroyed. The turns win 3-0. The turns have taken that valuable remaining point. Okay, those were some pretty spectacular battles. And as you can see here, if you can do the math, the turns won every match. Our final standings are Bad Year, To Be or Not To Be with 0 points, Excalibur with 1 point, Queen Anne's Revenge with 2 points, and the Turns with 3 points. The Turns now face the champions. The USS It Turns, God dang it, versus the LE-S40 Balke.
Round 1, fight.
And both teams make it through the first pass unscathed. Turns taking damage from the Balke. It sheds loose parts by doing a flip, but will it recover? The damaged Turns hits the ground in the distance. Balke taking damage. And the Balke turns to confetti. It's 1-on-1. Balke is destroyed, the Turns wins, it's 1-0. Let's go to the second round.
Round 2, fight.
The other Balke is lagging behind. It got a little stuck trying to gain altitude going up the hill. It's a few kilometers back, but it will be joining the fight. Balke taking damage. The Balke is destroyed. It's 2-on-1 for the Turns. The other Balke is finally joining the fight. Turns taking some damage. turns seem to be concentrating on the down Valkyrie. Turns is destroyed, it's 1-on-1, and the surviving turns is the damaged one. Yep, the turns looks pretty roughed up. Turn's getting very close to the ground, and oh, no crash, it pulls up. Now the Valkyrie going low, and it pulls up as well. Both planes maneuvering for a favorable position. Valkyrie first on the attack. Turns his hit, losing some parts. Valkyrie firing again, and oh, it looks like it's fatal. The turns is going down. Valkyrie wins the second round, it's 1-1. Let's go to the third round.
Round 3, fight.
We have a turns going down, pull up, oh, that was a little too close. Turns taking parts off the Valkyrie on every burst. Valkyrie tagged. Tagged again, and tagged again. I think that might be the end of that plane. That's one Valkyrie down. The other one's heading towards the ground. And that's both Valkyries down. The turns wins. It's 2-1. Let's go to the fourth round.
Round 4, fight.
Valkyrie taking damage on the first pass. Now the second Valkyrie is joining the battle. Turns in the distance taking some serious damage. The Valkyrie in front of us is also taking damage. Ooh, that looks fatal on both counts. That's definitely the end of this Valkyrie. It's one-on-one. Valkyrie on the attack. Taking damage, and it's destroyed. The Valkyrie ties it up. It's 2-2. Let's go to the 5th round.
Round 5. Fight.
Valkyrie taking damage on the first pass. Turns on the attack. Valkyrie taking some serious damage. Both Valkyries taking serious damage. Valkyrie taking more damage. It looks like both Valkyries have taken fatal damage. Both Valkyries are down. The Turns wins. It's 3-2. And the Turns have beaten the second place competitor in PFC 11. Now for the final match of the episode, the Turns faces the British Navy.
Round 1, fight.
Both teams survived the first pass undamaged. Turns on the attack in the distance. Now both Turns are engaged. Oh, British Navy confettis. It's 2-on-1. British Navy on the attack this time. Oh, the Turns is confetti. It's 1-on-1. British Navy stalling out. It may not have come through that encounter unscathed. British Navy gaining some speed. It's headed back into battle. Turns on the attack. British Navy taking damage. British Navy turns into a part cloud. The turns wins the first round, it's 1-0. Let's go to the second round.
Round 2, fight.
British Navy taking damage. British Navy explodes, it's 2-on-1. Turns taking damage. The other turns out in the distance, deciding not to engage quite yet. The turns is engaging. Both turns on the attack. British Navy taking damage. British Navy loses a wing. Returns back on the attack. British Navy taking more damage. It looks fatal this time. Now we're just going to follow it down and confirm the kill. British Navy taking its time, drawing this out as long as it can. With the British Navy on the ground now, the turns wins. It's 2-0. Let's go to the third round.
Round 3, fight.
British Navy already losing parts. British Navy hit again. There go more parts. Oh, turns taking damage. That looks fatal. It's 2-on-1 for the British Navy. British Navy taking damage. British Navy again taking damage, and it confettis. It's 1-on-1. British Navy taking damage. The British Navy is destroyed. The retuned USS It Turns, god dang it, wins. It's 3-0. This is what the redemption battles are about. You were knocked out in the first round of PFC and you retuned and came back and beat the champion. Good job, congratulations. Thank you for watching, everybody. I'm probably going to take some time off on PFC and figure out what the next one's going to be. In the meantime, I'm going to try to do some fun stuff and just play around. Thank you for watching as always, and I'll see you next time, Kerbaleers.